September 5th, 10:04 a.m. Thank you for joining Minder, the official Grimoire grammar school notification system. These notifications will help you stay on top of school closings, event reminders, and other important information about your child's class. We look forward to a great year. Reply @StopAll to cancel. September 5th, 10:05 a.m. If you wish to receive updates via mental summons instead of text, please envision the Continue glyph now. Maybe it was the bite-sized gingerbread man that waved merrily at her from the half-eaten tray of its fellows. Or maybe it was the impossibly elegant woman with the delicate gills at her neck. But as soon as Vivian arrived at the Grimoire Grammar School back-to-school picnic, she knew bringing the brownies had been a mistake. Daniel had teased her, both about making something so white-bread American and about making it from scratch instead of using a box mix like a normal person. He'd voted to buy a box of Entman's chocolate chip cookies and call it a day. But Vivian was already feeling insecure, and she'd wanted to make a good impression. She'd thought brownies were the perfect compromise. Down to earth enough not to be ostentatious, yet homemade with high-quality ingredients to show she'd made the effort. But just as one should not bring a knife to a gunfight, one should not bring brownies to a magic school picnic. "Oh," said the woman behind the table. Up close, her skin had the faintest touch of shimmer. Her voice held haunting resonances that Vivian would have happily listened to for hours. "Brownies. How quaint." It didn't matter how gorgeous the voice. Vivian knew a slight when she heard one. Her cheeks warmed, but she soldiered on anyway. "Well, it wouldn't be a potluck without them, would it?" she said cheerily. "I'm Viv." The elegant woman left Vivian's hand hanging in the air. "I suppose you can put them over in the corner." Vivian lowered her hand, blushing harder. She edged over to the corner of shame and wedged her knockoff Tupperware where it wouldn't stand out too much. She'd just abandon it, she decided. She certainly wasn't going home with a full container under her arm. And, as Daniel kept reminding her, it wasn't like their daughter could have chocolate anymore. Next to it was a plate of iridescent cupcakes that were literally glowing, and a container of what looked like raw meat carefully cut into hearts. The shape, not the muscle. Although, come to think of it, if someone had cut heart shapes out of cow hearts, she wasn't sure she would be able to tell. No one was going to notice the brownies. "Are those brownies?" Vivian's ears were hot now. She turned around, waiting for another condescending look. But the smiling white woman with the mass of brown curls peered around her, eyes lighting up. "They are! No one ever brings chocolate to these things. The werewolves always complain too much. I say, if your child is going to throw up if they eat chocolate, maybe if they throw up a couple of times, they'll figure out they should stop eating it. You're very brave. I think I'm going to like you.